Good day, great day, grand day to you all. Welcome back to another series of Dr. TSA, a spiritual discussion. Welcoming back, Percia. Thank you so much for joining us again. It's always a pleasure having you here. I'm excited. I'm always excited, although I'm not always showing it. But I am excited to have you here. We have some nice breeze happening here from the universe. We're outside in nature and just enjoying this time with you. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you. I love being here, Dr. Terry. And I love the new scenery too.
You know, sometimes we have to take it outside and just be one with nature. I love this. This is my element. So wanted to bring it outside and just enjoy nature as we haven't had the opportunity really in the past couple of years, and just being grateful for the moment is so important for me anyway. So.
Well, ready for my question?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Bring it on.
Okay, so my question for today is, how do we know when we are in the place where we're supposed to be?
So your question is, how do we know that we're in the place that we're supposed to be?
Yes.
So the first thing that comes to me is, as if you're saying there is this one place that we're supposed to be, as opposed to we are on this journey that will bring us to different places, meeting different people, experiencing different things. The one concern or the one thing that I feel we should always be mindful and cognizant of is that we're constantly growing. We're constantly growing, we're consciously growing, and we are expanding, ever expanding and expanding and expanding. Like there is no end, there is no place, there is no destination, but a continuous exploration, a continuous journey, and wanting to learn as much as we can learn, as much as possible. Learning is limitless. There's no place for us to reach. It's just a constant evolution and advancement and a discovery of who we are. It's not just one place. And I get that question a lot because, you know, people will say, well, how do I know when I get there? Get where? We are not here on this planet to reach somewhere, to get somewhere. We are here to expand, to grow, to learn, to love, to joy, and that's limitless. It never ends. If we're waiting to get somewhere, then it's almost as if once we get there, one is no longer. But the nature of our world, the nature of this universe isn't that. It's a constant evolution, a constant growth, a constant discovery. It never stops. And when we get too comfortable, or where we think that we have reached a destination, then you've died. Yeah. Ooh, that touched you.
Yeah. It basically, what it's showing to me is like basically we're looking for that place or that moment to be still. And understanding that basically means that we are looking forward to die.
Yeah. There's no place to be still at. It's constant. And if you're looking to just snuggle in your little corner and just, I've reached and, I've arrived, then no, that's whether it's a mental death, whether it's a physical death, whether it's emotional death, whether it's a spiritual death. The nature of this world, this planet that we live in, it's a constant evolvement, a constant growth. We're outside, we're looking at the trees, we are in the nature right now. Everything that we see right now outside of us goes and comes. It goes through a transition and it comes back even taller, the trees. Maybe comes back even wider, the leaves. Comes back even stronger, the roots. It never just stops. When it does, we're cutting that tree off. But it's never a destination. It's constantly evolving, constantly growing. So when we stop, that's when we're looking to transition.
What is this? And I feel like you had that discussion in one of the videos with Jonathan, when we are looking for our purpose, we are constantly looking for that, not enjoying what we have right now. But
great point.
It goes into every moment. We are not in the moment because we're thinking about the next, or where we should be, or where society tells us that we should be.
Mm-hmm.
So it just stops us from enjoying the transition that we're living every moment.
Every moment is an opportunity to discover. But when we're living outside of the moment, thinking about what may happen or thinking about what did happen, we miss what was ours, the gift in the moment. We miss it and we're not living. You know, my mentor always say that we're not living in the moment, we're just existing if we're looking to the past or to the future. But the gift in the moment is now, and if we're not aware of it now, then we've lost it. We've lost it, and then we're always looking when the answer to our issues is in the moment. You may not be able to hear it right away. You may have to be patient, but be patient in the moment, actively waiting, actively engaged in wanting to wait until your aha moment, waiting until you are enlightened, expecting enlightenment in the moment. But we have to be actively in the moment to get it. But if we're thinking about what he did, what she did, or how he treated me, or what they said, or what may or may not happen, and we're missing what's there in front of us. And that is the plight of many people, worrying about the past or the future and missing the gift in the now.
I feel like all my life has always been into like looking into what's next, what's the next move. And even when I'm in this mode, like, we can think about it. It's making me uncomfortable. Let me think about what can I do to get out of this feeling, whatever feeling I'm experiencing, to go into the next thing. I'm not really sitting down and appreciating where I am in the moment. And it's just like going back, how you were saying, I'm really looking forward to transition to that place of I don't want to change. I don't want a moment to change, because change is making me uncomfortable.
That uncomfortable feeling, I mean, I hear that all the time. I don't want to stay in the moment. I don't like sitting in my feelings. It's just too uncomfortable, right? But imagine that moment of discomfort that we're feeling is the moment where the magic is happening behind the scenes, when Spirit is using that chemistry of discomfort to push you and to push you and to push you. It's like that metamorphosis change that a caterpillar gets into in this cocoon, and then eventually blossoms into a butterfly. That transition from the butterfly into the cocoon must come with discomfort, where you're changing all of your entire cells to become this butterfly. With change, with advancement, with awareness, with growth, with peace, must come some level of discomfort. In order for us to grow, there has to be some discomfort for us to achieve growth, for us to achieve learning, for us to achieve happiness. It just doesn't happen that way. In order for us to earn the medal, the gold medal, or win the Olympics, one has to go through this change, the change in the body, the forcing or working with the body muscles to strengthen and get stronger. That comes with discomfort. Our world is set up where, in order for us to gain and achieve, there has to be some level of discomfort that we have to work through and overcome to be able to get to that next level. So our life is designed that way. Nothing comes freely. We have to work for it at some level, at some point. So discomfort should be welcomed. with the perception and the understanding that if and when I work through this, growth and awareness must be attained. But we run away from that discomfort. Like, no, I'm not supposed to feel this. It's designed that way to earn, to learn, to grow, to love even more.
That's really cool.
Yeah. But we're not taught that. So sometimes when discomfort happens, it's like, oh, why me? And we loathe over, why am I experiencing it? No, it's an opportunity. The universe is presenting us an opportunity to overcome, to learn, to grow, to master it. Why? Many reasons why. It's purposeful. It's hard for some people to accept that, but the discomfort is purposeful. The tears, the crying, the pain, sometimes it's purposeful. Most times, purposeful for us to learn, grow, attain. But sometimes people, individuals, members, feelings, children, families can't understand why. Why is this happening? But unless we are guided with people that are more elevated to guide us through life, then we will miss the understanding. Just like we in life have coaches. We have coaches to get us to the next level. We have mentors to get us to the next level. Mentors, coaches, teachers, trusted ones, they are all purposeful. We all need them to help us through our difficulties or our challenges. All of it is purposeful.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Did you have any other questions for me?
Absolutely no.
No. Awesome.
But I'll make sure that as we move forward, I have more questions to get than most of this time. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Thank you again for joining me here on the set. Thank you to all my viewers for watching. Remember that you're loved. I enjoy having you here with us. Namaste. And there you have it on another segment of Dr. TSA Series, a spiritual discussion. Thank you once again all for watching. Remember to click that thumbs up and subscribe. Also, remember you're loved. Namaste.